trader from Cambridge has told us that he's reverted to using a horse and cart to transport himself and his stock to work. He says the council is forcing him to go back to the 18th century as restrictions on part of his route mean driving a car is no longer viable. Rosemary Bakshi reports.
What do you do when you want to get from A to B, but B takes 20, 30, or in the case of John Ball, 90 minutes longer to get to? John is the owner of 2-year-old Sybil, a horse that helps him carry his carpets across a bridge that's been closed, controversially, to almost all traffic.
For us to get over to Petersfield side of the bridge in a car can take us up to, well, it can take 30 minutes up to an hour and 20 minutes.
It can't possibly take you an hour and a half to get from this side of Mill Road to your customers. Surely not.
I'm telling you, have you been to Hills Road lately? The works they're doing in there with the gas works and everything? They haven't solved the problem of the traffic on Mill Road Bridge. All they've done is moved it and dispersed it onto other roads.
And as we find out, he's not the only one to think so.
You're making more of a statement there than the rest of this town put together.
Thank you ever so much.
Open that bridge.
That's what we need. That's what we need. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thanks.
The battle for Mill Road Bridge began during the pandemic when it was closed to help with social distancing.
They're only temporary. They are not permanent. People seem to perhaps think they might be permanent. They are not.
So what happened? The permanent closure was brought in by the council to improve the environment. Drivers flouting the rules slapped with a fine. Enter Sybil, a 4-legged solution that's gained the owner a lot of publicity and helped to attract footfall that John says is down by 90%. For some, changing the feel of Mill Road.
Wherever you went, there was people. Now it doesn't seem to be as much. Seems sort of shut down. Not just the traffic, but everywhere.
But it isn't a straightforward picture because plenty of people support the bridge closure but are afraid of speaking out. One woman who I spoke to didn't want to appear on camera because friends had shouted at her because of her support, calling the Mill Road bridge closure a Brexit. Mill Road, says the council, is the centre of the community, one that's open for business, helping it to thrive, reducing motorised traffic. But the battle isn't over. And while a legal challenge is keenly awaited, Sybil will continue her way across the Mill Road Bridge. Rosemary Bakshi, BBC Look East in Cambridge.